All righty,
No video.
gentlemen,
Hello.
this meeting is
Recording in progress.
No, you
not
can't.
quite called to order.
No, you can.
Not called to order. All right, number one, public inquiries.
Any public inquiries tonight? No.
Nope.
No? I lost our associate. She's staring at the screen. Okay. Approval of minutes, August 13, 2025.
Not tonight.
Okay, we will table that. First item, notice of intent, 128-1938, 38, I should have brought my glasses, 35 North Main Street. The applicant has submitted an NOI for the construction of a development of 40 multifamily housing units with work in the buffer zone, the wetland associated with the intermittent stream. Where are we at with that one?
We are waiting on planning board and we are continue to October 22nd.
I need a motion.
Motion to continue?
I need a second.
Second.
All in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I didn't hear Ron. Do I hear an aye out of you?
Aye.
All right.
Do you want me to go get my glasses out of the car?
No, I'll
I will struggle.
struggle. All right, next. Do I need to read the whole?
You do not, especially for those have been on the agenda for a good,
All right.
I don't know.
So the next
4
one
months.
is, I'll just read the NOI and the location.
Sounds good.
Notice of intent, DEP number 128-1971, 80 Richardson Corner Road.
Waiting on a water flow.
On a what?
We're waiting on,
Water calculations?
no, it appears to have a perennial stream, which they're trying to classify as intermittent stream. However, we're on a drought, so they cannot be reclassifying anything right now. So
Because-
they're waiting to either the drought be pulled or they do something else with the project. So we'll be continue for now, October 22nd.
I need a motion to continue.
Motion to continue?
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right.
Is everybody available?
I'm
to
sensing a
speak?
theme here.
They're not like locked in a room?
Notice of intent, DEP number 128-1983. This is for the existing electric transmission, ROW.
Correct. Is that a continuation? Yes, so they're both continuing from previous meeting. So Eileen,
Yes.
how are you?
Hi, good, thanks.
So if you wouldn't mind, just give an overview of the project and what I would actually would like to be covered today with the commission is the proposed work that it is with the NOI. If you don't mind, just briefly, just mention of the work that is under the exemption. Just to kind of clarify the GEP's comments, so the commission is aware what is under the exemption and what is under the NOI, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Thank
So,
you.
the work that is, under the NOI, is the improvements to access roads and work pads in, the buffer zones. The work that is exempt from review under the Wetland Protection Act is the work that's associated with the structure replacements. So the, any access that is needed to cross wetlands to reach a structure to replace, and then the work pads themselves for the structure replacements are exempt from review under the Wetlands Protection Act.
Thank you. This is a continuation. We had a peer review done to verify and confirm the boundaries. I am ready to recommend to close the public hearing and issue the order of conditions, unless you have any questions, or I don't know if you have any butters.
Now, just for,
Make a motion.
well, hang on, sorry. Just for clarity, I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
Why does she need an NOI if she said she's exempt?
No, so
Only parts of it.
part of
Oh,
it
that
is
part.
exempt,
Okay.
right? And then she filed the NOI.
For the part that's not
For the
exempt.
part that is not.
Got
But
it.
DEP made a comment that they were looking for the applicant to quantify, to clarify what was part of the exemption.
Gotcha.
So in communication with DEP, we learned that all they really are looking for is that the commission understand that they are doing work under the exemption, that we are aware what the work is.
Gotcha.
So I just asked her to clarify for the record.
Dot i's,
Yep.
cross t's.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, motion to close the meeting.
Thank you.
Order- in order.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, approved.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, good luck.
Well, she's going to speak again, next.
Yep, on the next one.
She's on the next one too?
Yeah.
So this is DP, well, it's a different number, 128-1981,
This is for line 301.
line 301. Is this deja vu all over again?
Yeah. So Eileen, if you don't mind doing the same, please, thank you.
Yes, so, you know what, I actually swapped.
I
those two.
was, yes.
Oh, my apologies.
That's okay.
But it's a similar story. So,
Yeah.
there is some work that needs to be done on existing structures, to accommodate some, new fiber optic cable. And there is also, then that work is exempt from review under the Wetlands Protection Act. And then there is, work that needs to be done. They need to put a new structure in a wetland. And that work is not exempt from the Wetland Protection Act, so that is part of the NOI. And we have, a wetland replication area, that we've proposed to, accommodate for mitigation for that new impact.
And that is for the 175, correct? So we clarify.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Do you have any concerns on this?
No, so just for the 301, does not have any replication. Okay,
That's correct.
make sure I'm the right page. So, no, same thing, we also had the boundaries confirmed at the same time. Part exempt, part under the NOI. I have no concern. We recommend closing the public hearing and issuing the order conditions.
Thank you. I need a motion.
Motion to close public hearing, order, issue and order conditions.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Approved. Let me get some items off this list.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Next, we have 128-1977, Lot 1, Sandersdale Road. The applicant has filed for an NOI for the construction of a single-family residence within 100 feet of a BBW and riverfront area.
Correct. So if you recall, the applicant has been in front of the commission in the past with a plan that showed the entire parcel and giving us some options of what the commission would be more willing to vote on and discuss, whether he would cross the river and disturb the wetlands in the back of the parcel, or all the disturbance would be
In the front.
on the
In the front,
roadside.
yeah.
So the commission voted that they would prefer that the disturbance were, that they would not cross the river. So now they actually finalized the design. They did septic plan, has been already approved by the planning board. They did stay under the 10% for the riverfront area alteration. And here's the plan for one lot. And then they had all the other two. But
Did DP have comments, or they, a
What
DP
is that,
number,
sir?
or no?
not yet. So again, so GP had issued original comments when
It
They were
was-
crossing the river?
well, when they gave both analysis to them.
Okay.
So now they finally have a septic plan that has just been submitted to DEP. We're gonna give DEP a couple of days to see if they come back with the response. If they don't, then we can just, follow up or assume that they won't comment on it. But as of right now, we're just kind of looking on the design, see each individual lots to see if you have any concerns or you have any questions, or the butters have any questions.
Okay. I remember this, yeah.
Yeah.
This is our preferred. But we can't vote to go on DP.
We would, yeah.
Just to mention, this is Liz Dupree.
Hi,
I'm the
Liz.
designer on these plans.
Yeah.
The Board of Health has approved all three plans. There will be two more after this one, but they have been approved by the Board of Health. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Thank you.
And Marion DePinto, Three Oaks Environmental. Besides doing the wetlands and under the ANRAD, I also weighed in on the redevelopment portion. Each one of these lots is subdivided or was carved out in such a way as to allow for, to meet the performance standards for less than 10% alteration in the riverfront area, but also restoration of portions of the riverfront area that were previously altered. An old foundation, the back end of a trailer, and an encampment of plywood buildings and tarps and so on that's out in the riverfront area that will be restored as part of these 3 lots.
That is specifically is on lot 2 or 3, Marianne? The encampment, I forgot.
Lot 2A is the majority of the, of that encampment, as they call it, with the warning signs outside of it, is predominantly Lot 2A.
Okay,
And Lot 3A is where the trailer and foundation were located.
so as always, riverfront area alteration will require permanent demarcation and deed restriction to assure that there won't be any further disturbance.
Well, drop the clippings in the river.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, each one of those 3 lots will have conservation restriction placed on the other side of the brook. All of that land will remain unaltered, other than the cleanup of the encampment.
Gotcha.
I think we
Does the
do
board
have
have
a
any
budget.
questions? Any abutters?
Can I have the plan? I think you have.
Am I stating your name for the record?
There, do you want to give him the plan? Oh. You can sit on that chair, so, and ask any questions.
So I guess number 1 is the one highest up on the street, first one going down the hill. Is that
I don't
correct?
think that's a problem. is it?
Lot 1?
Yeah.
Uh,
I think it's the opposite.
The opposite.
Yeah,
Okay,
furthest
so
from
one's
the
the
river,
bottom.
Is
yeah.
the farthest
the
one
bottom
from the
of the
river.
From Blood Road.
Lot 1A, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Makes
Okay,
sense?
so, yeah, okay. Just want to make sure we're talking about the
Yeah.
right thing. And of course, I'm not like an engineer here, so. I guess my only concern is that, I have a well, right? I'm depending on that water. They are going to put septic systems in. Where's the leach field going? It's a wetland.
Well, they're not allowed to put the leach field in the wetland, if that's the question.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're in a drought and that water's still up, so
So you have
I have
concerns?
major concerns, yeah.
Okay, Liz, would you address his question?
So as far as the septic system goes, it's been designed in compliance with Title V. And our setbacks from the water resources are compliant, and the water resources have been flagged and reviewed by numerous people, and Mary Ann can talk about that, but it's, there's no question about where those lines are. Even though there is a drought, they're able to tell where their resource lines are. And with us doing any soil testing, we are certified soil evaluators. We determine water tables based on modeling. We don't base it on the water itself. So our determination of a water table is scientific and accurate. So our offsets create a safe and compliant system that the wastewater will be treated before it hits any groundwater.
I mean, that's nice to say, but you don't live there. Ask our friends a few hundred feet the other direction where the leaching into the water is killing their homes. I want some sort of
Where's that?
protection
What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
from the waste place,
Casella?
Casella. That's a stone's throw away from us.
Okay. So I'm just trying to understand what's the relation to the septic on this.
My concern is that stuff was approved and people's homes are destroyed. What protection do we have here? What kind of protection do we have as homeowners, taxpayers?
Well, what you can do, pre-construction, if you want to document your water quality, I'm just speculating, not as a commission member, just as a citizen, is you can test your water for different potability tests and prove that it's okay, and then if after they build it, you can prove that for whatever reason it's not potable anymore, and prove a link, then you would have evidence.
Okay, I mean, just put yourself in my shoes, that's all I'm saying.
I know,
Well, I have.
we have septic systems being approved, you know, almost every day in town, and projects like that approved. No, I don't recall any. I mean, Casella is something that, you know,
Yeah, Casellas,
it,
the town of Charlton, Casellas has
It's,
a history.
I understand,
yeah,
but-
it's not a single-family home septic system for a three-bed, you know.
No, I understand, but what I'm saying is our water table is high. Like, the water is so high right now in this drought that water comes out of my wellhead right now. I have to release the water.
Okay.
I'd like to add also that we have the distance required, the horizontal distance required as well from abutting wells. So, you know, that's beyond full compliance with Title V on a single-family home. I really don't think you don't really have to worry.
Well, see, each of these houses are on wells as well, and the Board of Health would not approve a septic system that would contaminate a well on each of these house lots, or on any abutting lots.
Yeah,
Well, I would hope
whereabouts
not.
are you located?
93.
Which
So
road?
you're,
She might not know the area. sorry.
you're closer to Blood Road?
Second house up.
Opposite side of the road?
There's a river between you.
No. There's a street between us.
Should be fine.
Any other question related to that?
No, just want to
Yeah?
publicly raise my concern and.
Yeah? It appears that all the requirements for septic and well have been met and approved by the Board of Health.
Okay.
So if during construction, after construction, you believe there is something has changed, just bring it to the town and you'll be able to look into it and notify I'm sure the property owners will be the first one to.
Well, but it's not them building it, right? They're just buyers.
Still couldn't.
Right, but
It
why would they want
doesn't
to
matter,
drink
but it has been
septic?
approved, so.
Right.
So the approval of the plan, it ends up to the property owner. It doesn't matter who is building, who is not, right?
That's my point. There's no risk
Right.
for the builder.
So I don't understand the comment though. What kind of risk?
If there's a disturbance, that's great. After the fact,
Yeah,
I don't want to have to deal with it after the fact. Why should I have to?
okay.
I'm guaranteeing you there's going to be issues there. That's, I've lived there for 15 years. I understand what goes on there, so,
Okay, then I guess we'll be seeing you soon.
great.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anything else? I will make a motion to continue the public hearing, just waiting for any comments from DEP, and it'll probably be able to close in the next meeting.
Motion to continue.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Continue.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, of course.
I'm guessing that,
So we have the same for lot 2 and lot 3. Do you want to just open and continue since it's exactly the same design? Would you like to see the plans for lot 2 and 3 as well?
It's the same thing.
Right.
Concerns.
Okay, okay. So if the commission is okay to just open and continue, I don't think it requires an explanation. It's exactly the
next to
same.
each other?
Yes.
All right, I will open the next one. Notice of intent, DEP number 128-1978, Lot 2, Sandersdale Road. I need a motion to continue.
Motion to continue.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Continued. Next is DEP number 128-1979, Lot 3, Sandersdale Road. Need a motion to continue.
Motion to continue.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Continued.
So I'll go over the deed restrictions this week, contact DP probably by Tuesday next week, and if nothing is pending, we should be able to close on our next meeting.
All right.
Great.
Thank you very
Yep,
much.
thank you, have a good night. Yep,
Have a good night.
you too.
Next on the agenda, we have DEP number 128-1982, 29 Southbridge Road. The applicant has filed for an NOI for the construction of a building addition and parking lot in the riverfront area. This sounds very familiar.
So before we move forward with that, I'd like to bring the commission to certificate of compliance, please.
Oh,
DEP
we're out of
number,
order.
yeah, we're gonna jump over a little bit. DEP number 128-1921. So prior of this submission, we had the open order conditions that was approved for septic. So I just would like to close the order first
Right.
before we are discussing and closing the new one.
Gotcha.
So I'll need a motion to close, to issue a complete certificate of compliance for DEP number 128-1921 associated with the septic installation.
Do you guys understand that?
Motion to close it.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
We may go back to the NOI. Thank you.
Do I get a reading
Scott?
again?
Good evening.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Of course. Do you mind just giving a little overview of the project?
Sure, we can go over real quick again. So we're proposing a building addition, commercial building and parking lot. It's in the buffer zone and riverfront area to Katy Brook. We're also proposing stormwater management, which we were awaiting review and approval. at planning
Graves
board.
Graves Engineer was reviewing it.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
so
the
we had
implement.
continued, after our first hearing, waiting, approval of the stormwater, which has been concluded. So in the riverfront area, we're doing some, mitigation areas, some mitigation plantings behind the building, as required for a riverfront redevelopment project. We're converting, a few thousand square feet of existing gravel driveway to lawn, which is also another improvement. So, net improvement on the site with the stormwater management and the restoration of the graded riverfront area and gravel driveway to lawn.
If you open it up. So planning board approved the plan and closed their public hearing last week, I believe, Scott? Was it last week?
Yeah.
Yep. All
Yeah,
stormwater,
so-
your review was done by Graves Engineering. All the comments were addressed, and that is the latest revised plan.
69, yeah.
But DEP hasn't come.
It has.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
Actually, planning board, didn't know.
Yes, of course.
I don't see
Because
anything.
being induced, not being a single-family home, it clearly went through
That
planning board.
garage is
So
on-
that was pretty much the
Just
hold
not
up.
take it out.
Okay.
GP had no
69
comments.
goes on.
How close to the river?
That's a garage.
They're outside the 100, no, they are in.
Been closed for a while.
10, 20, 30, 40, you know?
That's okay.
Uh,
Just curious.
Oh, I don't know, we should go.
The entire site is within the 200 feet riverfront area, which is associated with Katy Brook.
But we don't know how close it is.
The total riverfront area of the site is 58,000, proposed alteration is 11,000. The total, just over 1,000 square feet, it will be within the 100 feet.
100 feet, but.
Yeah, which is the in-year riparian zone.
Okay. You walk the site?
Yes.
What's your 2 cents?
Yeah, no, recommended closing the public hearing, issuing the order conditions. They have met riverfront area alteration and everything else.
I'll make that motion. Close the public
All
hearing.
set, Al?
Second.
Second?
Issue a order of conditions.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Let's see.
I'll let you know tomorrow when it's ready. Yeah, all right, have a good night, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next on the agenda, no DP number.
Oh,
Lot 8.
you can open it,
She gave me a look.
it's okay.
Lot 8 Northside Road. The applicant has filed an NOI for the construction of a single-family home driveway, septic system, and associated grading within 100 feet of BVW and riverfront area.
So we received the GP number tonight, but I recommended the applicant to continue giving the
Just a con-
comments from
Comments.
the state. So we will address over the next week, and then we'll probably be able to comment and discuss on your next meeting.
Okay,
So we're continuing to
So we'll
the,
be continuing to October 22nd.
so just, hang on. So their engineer has to respond to the DEP comments.
Correct,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Motion to continue.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. You guys have questions? You're looking at me like, did I? Okay, trying to make sure I didn't. Good. Next, an amendment to an order of conditions for DEP number 128-1924 for 13 Oak Ridge Drive. The applicant has requested for an amendment to an order of conditions DEP number 128-1924 to construct a Versalink wall and patio within a 100-foot buffer zone to an intermittent stream and Prindle Lake.
Correct. So,
Do you have
you
to
may
recuse?
take the
Do you have to recuse?
chairs.
What?
You're on
Yes,
Prindle,
if you want to
right?
get
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Do you have to
I've
re-
actually seen this.
Do you have to recuse?
No, because we didn't have to do
Okay.
it.
So, the applicants have a valid, still working on the previous order conditions that the commission issued back in March 28, 2024. It was for some wetlands alteration and some addition to their existing home. In the process of doing the work, they realized that they would like to add to it, and it was already on a previous
Plan?
previous already approved area. So, is this the amended? Yeah, so now they're requesting to amend the project with the removal of existing riprap wall. So I'm gonna show you the plan that was approved.
You didn't point that out to me, Martha.
Oh, I think the project that we're proposing is,
Okay,
Better.
Right, but did you,
Yeah.
hang on, I was at
There.
his house. I didn't know if that was one of the ones you pointed out to me from your dock.
oh, no.
No, okay.
so.
I didn't know if I'd seen it while I was outside.
So they are requesting the removal of existing riprap, which is that existing right there. And it's located approximately 20 feet from Welland Flags A7, which was delineated by Ecotech when they first filed for the first order conditions. They will be installing the Versalock wall. That's where they drew it right there.
Okay.
120 feet by 3.5 feet. And they also propose a 20 by 20 patio area with a fire pit right there. That is approximately 30 feet in length, and will be installed within 40 feet of Welland Flag A6, also delineated by Ecotech. They're also proposing crushed stones to be installed in front of existing shed to kind of minimize runoff or sedimentation from the road, which is right there. All the activities will be occurring in a already disturbed area, which was previously approved under the same limit of work. So this was the wetland they had to restore. So they were actually in the BVW. So all the proposed work they're doing is further. So I recommend them to file for amendment versus, you know, I couldn't have them file a new notice of intent since everything was already still open and it's still in the process. They have not finalized the construction yet. Did I miss anything?
Not yet, no.
Yep, yep.
The only
Anything
thing I can
else?
say about the crushed stone, it's actually beyond 100 feet of the lake.
Oh,
where
I'm
the
not,
shed
By the
is.
shed,
it's
yeah.
not the lake. I didn't measure the lake. I measure, so I'm
The
not
edge of the wetland.
at the edge of the wetland. Yeah, so that gives me an extra 20 feet.
Counterintuitive
Okay.
sometimes.
That's why I mentioned 80, yeah, yeah. Because that restoration was considered resource area, so you have an extra 20 feet of resource area before your shoreline, so I measure from there up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, you'll be at the buffer zone, but that's irrelevant. It's way
Okay.
further than, so it won't make a difference, yeah.
Minimum work anyhow, right? Just
Yeah, just landscape upgrade,
If
yeah,
anything,
Yeah.
of anything,
Making
yeah.
it better.
No excavation, not anything.
Trying to stop this, everything washing in.
Yeah.
We're,
Yeah.
not to bore you guys to tears, we're on Glen Echo, which on both sides, everything just goes down.
Yeah.
Well, the riprap wall doesn't
Yeah.
hold back the erosion,
Right.
Right.
so.
Water's the son of a gun.
Yeah. So we want to put a retainer up.
Anything
I'd
else?
definitely go with positive.
Nope, that's enough, I
Yeah.
think.
This is the
Well,
time.
no, it's just
Yeah,
approving the amendment.
nothing else to add,
Approve the amendment.
because we don't want to go through that process again?
No, no,
Nothing
no, we
else?
don't.
No?
You as much as
No
us.
pool?
She's like,
No.
we're done.
No
A-
pool,
No
no.
sauna, a hot tub, nothing there?
No swing.
Okay, swing, I don't know, what else?
Big
I don't
sand
know.
pit.
Yeah, I don't know, sand, no,
No.
playground, no.
All right, so you
I
Make a
would make a
motion to
motion
approve the
to,
amendment?
issue an
amendment?
amendment for the order conditions DEP number 128/1924.
I'll make that motion.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Thank you.
Of course. Same as before, and if erosion controls are still in place,
Yeah.
so if they need any, reinforcement, have that done prior
Yeah.
to initiate those little
Understood.
activities.
Yeah.
If you run into anything, just give me a call.
Okay.
All right,
I
thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
I will issue them for you next week. Now, the amendment also has to be recorded at the registry of deeds before you start the work.
Oh,
How long
okay.
before it's
Okay.
recorded?
10 days?
Usually you wait 10 days for what's called an appeal period, if you
Oh.
choose to. If
Okay.
you don't want to wait the appeal period, it's on you. If it gets appealed, you're just gonna have it
Cleaner,
recorded.
it's cleaner, much
Yeah.
cleaner.
Much better.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The choice.
Okay.
We just let you know that that's the 10 days appeal period. I should have it for you, if not tomorrow. Monday's a holiday, I'll have on Tuesday.
All right.
So, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Have a
it.
good night.
Good luck.
Yep.
Next, request for determination of applicability for 116 Nugget Drive. The applicant has submitted a request for determination of applicability for the demolition of an existing residential dwelling and the construction of a new one with only a portion of the work within 100 feet of Little Nugget.
Really little portion, probably 10 feet, just of the driveway. He filed a permit with the building department to demolish the existing structure, and then realized that part of the structure was within the 100 feet from the lake. So I figured to just file an RDA, so we have, on the
on
record
record.
where everything is. So pretty much here is the buffer zone. Where's the 100?
Oh, my glasses are not I see different lines here, but that's just.
This
pointing
is that the
That
100
it?
right there?
No, that's why I highlighted. Oh, here's the driveway, so the buffer zone is right here.
That
So,
line?
yep, so
100-foot
lake,
buffer to,
yeah, lake is right here.
okay. Oh, wow.
So-
That's
Yeah, he's across the street, so he's
glancing
adding like
blow.
10, 15 feet of the driveway.
He's taking the whole thing down.
Is already down.
Oh, okay.
He's rebuilding it.
Gotcha.
Erosion controls are already in place because he had to demolish, so we figure just, building in front of a lake, whether it's across the street or not.
Mm-hmm.
Calls for a lot of calls to our office or the state, so I figure file on RDA, at least have a sign up
Yep.
there. So anyone has a question, have a question?
Any butters? So do I, negative determination
Negative
conditions?
determination, yep.
Motion for negative determination with conditions.
Motion negative determination conditions.
Second?
Second.
A tie. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Don't start that.
No kidding.
All right, certificate of compliance time. Do I need to go through all these one at a time?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just not the first one.
Don't
Skip
say
the first one?
Skip the first one. All right. DEP number 128-1665 for, hang on, which that's the Buteau Road?
Yeah,
Lot 2. We want to, are we issuing a certificate of compliance or not?
yes, complete certificate of compliance associated with the construction of single-family home.
We're doing some cleanup here, I see. I need a motion to issue a certificate of compliance.
Make that motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That was easy. Number 128-1813, 32 Blood Road.
Same, complete certificate of compliance. Was it a single-family home? Sorry, I don't have that in my mind.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was
so,
looking at the compadre there. She was nodding her head.
I'll recommend a motion to issue a complete certificate of compliance.
Make that motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next one, DEP number 1219.
Yeah, that was associated with a single-family home, but only part of the driveway was within the buffer zone. So, recommend a complete certificate of compliance
That's
as
for,
well.
that's for 47 Northside Road.
Yeah.
What year was that?
2007?
I,
20 years old?
You-
Holy moly.
You were a baby. I need a motion
I'll
to,
make that motion.
second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Can we clarify something?
Sure.
This is awful. So it got approved, but do we have to wait 10 days to start?
You
'Cause
should.
Right now, they're scheduled for Monday.
You should.
We should. And
This is why,
should
work,
we?
That's the
worst
Well,
case
Monday-
scenario.
Just a second. Monday, I have not yet issued your order conditions.
Okay.
So that's number one. Monday is a holiday. So you need to have that permit given to you, and it has to be recorded at the registry of this before you start working.
Okay, so a
That's
week
one
from
thing.
Monday then?
Yes.
Okay.
So now, usually people wait 10 business days before recording it, because if someone appeals,
So today wasn't.
you
the
don't
appeal.
waste your
No, today
recording
starts
fee.
the appeal period. So, having been on a lake ourselves, if a neighbor or someone in the neighborhood decides to raise a stink,
Today wasn't the day to do it.
no.
Well, it could,
Okay,
usually. We
Yeah.
haven't seen much of appeal
okay.
here, and, it's unusual. Actually,
Okay.
we just had one from the stick, but, yeah.
We're about like ready to just be like.
Yeah, but
calling
Monday-
Chris and going, it's go, and he'll be like, yes.
No, Monday is
Yeah.
definitely not a go,
No.
because you don't have the permit in hands yet, and it has not been recorded.
Gotcha.
So let's not start on Monday, yeah.
Glad we
Please,
clarified.
yeah,
Very much.
thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
got it.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
about that.
of course, thank you, yep.
So back to Northside Road, I need a motion to
No,
issue.
we already did that
I
one.
don't know if it was
Already.
recorded before they get interrupted.
I
Yeah,
think we're at 38 Stevens.
She did, thank you, we didn't,
Pete did, and I seconded.
but she didn't hear
Yeah.
the approval.
yeah.
No, all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Hey, I'm in the hot seat there, so I gotta do everything right here.
13.
DEP number 128-1833, 38 Stevens Park Road.
That was the property that, was caught on fire a few years ago.
And the big blue house is there
Yeah,
now.
and they
Yep.
rebuilt, yeah, it's, complete certificate of compliance.
Need a motion?
Make that motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You already did the one below.
Yep.
So last but not least, on the COCs, 128 well, we're going back pretty far, 1693-27 Robert Boulevard.
Oh, I don't even have that on my agenda. I think my agenda was, we'll continue that for the next meeting.
Okay.
I did not check on that.
Do you need a
Oh,
motion
did
for
we?
that?
No, I did, yes. Yes, it's actually an invalid. They never commenced the work.
Never,
Where is
okay.
it there? Is
Oh,
it
that's
here?
that one. Yeah, okay.
Oh, because
did.
Jay Du Bois was on top, and I don't have her on my agenda. Okay, yes. It was, yeah, they
They-
never commenced the
They
work.
never did it.
And they're
Okay.
filing again. Not only that, the proposed activities that they are filing now exceeds what they had.
The scope of work from before.
Yeah, before, so even if they had not been expired, they would still would be way out of the limit of work,
Okay,
yeah.
So it's just invalid.
It's invalid. yeah.
invalid. Old new business.
Do you need a motion
Would like
for
to
it?
have a motion for it.
To
For
what?
what?
Table it?
No, that is an invalid.
Motion.
Invalid?
We will issue an invalid certificate of compliance.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
That motion?
second.
Aye.
Fine.
All in favor?
Aye.
Haven't heard that expression.
We had a couple before,
I heard negative, but we're not gonna do it, but invalid.
invalid,
Interesting.
never commenced.
Old new business. That's kind of an oxymoron. All right. Marcia Drive. What's going on with that? Stormwater.
Demonstration?
Let's,
A demonstration.
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 Oh, it does say that.
I'm seeing if everybody caught that. We're getting rid of moms.
Yeah.
So existing condition, so this is, our BMP for, MS4 project. We have done one, the same one for the boat ramp on Robert Boulevard to be in compliance with MS4 for our year 6. So now year 7, which we are already submitted our MS4 report. We should have that done prior to me submitting the report, but that didn't work. But here we are. Marshall Road and Robert Boulevard, privately owned roads with town-owned drainage infrastructure that currently collects runoff from the surrounding area and discharges it untreated to the South Charlton Reservoir. As such, the town is responsible for maintaining the drainage system, which at this location collects stormwater runoff from approximately 400 feet of Marshall Road, which flows due east down the gravel road and into a catch basin, which then discharges into the reservoir. The South Charlton Reservoir is listed as being impaired for phosphorus and has a total maximum daily load requiring an 11% reduction in phosphorus contributions to the water body from town-owned and operated outfalls. So the town is responsible for constructing stormwater best managed practices to provide pollutants removals from its municipal separated stormwater sewer system, also known as MS4, outfalls and these locations and many others. So what we're proposing in order for us to comply is the improvements at this location will consist of the installation of 3 gypsum catch basins with associating piping to help capture and remove the total suspended solids from runoff that currently flows untreated to the reservoir. Stormwater collection will also be collected in a swale along the south side of the roadway to help reduce erosive velocities and convey stormwater into the catch basins. Catch basins from 2 of the 3 catch basins will also be routed through a hydrodynamic wall separator to provide removal of both suspended solids and phosphorus. We'll have the erosion controls and all that. So the only the only thing that's holding us now is the hydrodynamic separator requires a vac truck for maintenance. As we all know, to keep costs down, we try to do everything in-house. Our DPW does not own.
No,
A
I can't
vac
imagine. I don't imagine they do.
So you'll have to be resourcing outside, which will cost, which have looked into the cost. It's doable, just gonna have to find it in the budget, either our budget, stormwater budget, DPW budgets. The only issue now is that once the engineer provided the design, he did not his job to know, but we were not aware that we had at least an 8-week wait in order
Oh,
for
for the-
this to be
for the truck?
delivered. No, not for the truck, for the hydrodynamic separator.
Oh,
It's done, it's made
specific?
specific for the area that we're requesting as sized by the engineer. So when we inquire to see, hey, how long does it take? Well, 8 weeks. So it might push us to the spring, but DPW is in contact with another vendor who believes he can have it constructed and delivered it earlier. So assuming we have a long fall and a mild winter, we might be able to have the project done November, who's to know? Last November, we had a,
But what do we need to vote on?
we don't need to vote, I just informing the
Okay.
commission that we are, you know, the
Trying to
authority for
comply.
stormwater, and it's on the lake. We are outside the 100-foot buffer for 99% of the work. One last catch basin, which is in front of Mr. How could I forget his name? Nope. Nope. Kenneth
Parent?
Perrin. Yes.
Ah, remember
The-
this?
The last catch basin, it's close to his property, which is closer to the lake. But the majority of the work, as I mentioned, 99.9%, is outside the buffer.
Right.
So I just wanted to introduce the project to the commission and let you know that we are not required to be filing any notice of intent for the project. If you'd like to look at it or have any questions, you want to pass around.
So, you guys understand what she's saying? I mean, jerk, but too much pollution going in there, we gotta slow it down.
Get rid of the
Well-
phosphorus.
Well, that and it's a
It's
gravel
actually
road.
phosphates, but
And it is a gravel road.
So it's, that's part of
it's
it.
phosphates, 'cause phosphates used in all kinds of fertilizers. That's the P and the NPK when you buy your fertilizer. Thank you. Are we into the fun part now?
To sign
Fun,
our lives, sign our
fun.
All
lives
the
away.
violations, you have a,
Fun in the sun.
you have a
Yeah.
litany here.
I'm trying.
Cornucopia? Okay, I'll stop.
A lot of violations.
This is what I deal with every day at the house. The walking dictionary.
All right. Are you ready? You want me to do the first violation?
Let's start with the first one.
All right, first one. High Crest Road hyphen, they all seem to be mostly site clearing.
Okay, I'm trying to find
Let me
where
guess,
that
there's one in
actually,
there and,
so, not the property owner, but the representative for the property owner filed an application with planning board a few months ago. The public hearing never opened due to lack of necessary documentation.
okay.
The representative felt that the fact that he filed an application with the planning board,
Let's go.
go clearing. So he did clear a lot, over an acre of land, which triggered our stormwater, because he does not have a land disturbance application. So I did issue a cease and desist, required him to stop the clearing and to contact me as soon as possible, so we could discuss any type of stabilization. That was back in, trying to remember because we didn't have a meeting, around mid-August. I have not heard.
Wow.
Neither
Well,
has
2 months.
planning board. I did make contact with the property owner themselves, who were unaware of the activity, number one, and was also unaware that no permits had been issued.
Oh,
They did pay the fine, that I did fine them for stormwater violation, because they did clear it without a permit. But no one has heard since, neither has planning board.
have they ceased and desist?
Yes, they're not allowed to.
Well, I know they're not, but
Yeah.
doesn't always mean they listen.
Right, so, we got a kind of a scary phone call today, somebody asking, why are they clearing there? And then they go, wait a minute, are they clearing again? But it looks like the person just noticed that it was clear today. No further activity, but I don't have an update.
You don't need a vote from us, right?
No?
Any questions? Okay. Continuing the fun, 253 Worcester Road.
This parcel is.
That the one you sent us
Do we have
pictures?
the cease and desist?
I remember you emailed some pictures.
I did. I just decided to update the commission via
Sure.
email, so you had an idea. Oh, that was the first one. Okay. Image of one. Okay. Issued the cease and desist for the property owner on September 29th. Was brought to my attention that some clearing was happening on the parcel. After a quick drive-through, I noticed the cemetery of disturbed land.
I've never seen the pictures, yeah.
So I issued a cease and desist for the stormwater management bylaw and regulations, and as well as the Wetland Protection Act, because there were wetlands on the parcel. Gave a day, second day, activities were still going on. So I drove by and requested them to park their equipment and turn it off their machines and exit the parcel. That got the property owner's attention. Few days later, I got a call from Glenn Kravosky, who was hired to look at the resource areas to identify whether or not they had been disturbed. So that's when I met with the property owner and the wetland scientists to just walk the site, at least for the resource area. Glenn Kravosky is going to be submitting, he's going back there to delineate the area, have a plan, everything flagged, and show what the disturbance, if any, occurred either within the buffer or in the wetlands. Some sedimentations runoff happen within the buffer, but I'm requested to have a plan. The applicant requested to continue activities so he could stabilize and hydroseed. I explained, as always, the commission likes seeing stabilization because we don't want any runoff to occur. However, I would like to see a plan in front of me first,
Sure.
because that way I'm able to issue an enforcement order, and under that enforcement order, I will list the exactly amount of activities they're allowed to do in order to have that stabilization completed. Or that they just, yes, go ahead, stabilize, and
Sure.
a week later, we
Did Glenn
have,
tell them that they need to work with us?
say it again?
Did Glenn Kravosky tell them, hey, you need to work?
Yes,
with us?
yeah, everybody was there, and I was like,
Okay.
that's just how it's gonna work. There was one little area that had loose soil, and they did ask, can I compact against the bank and put some water? So I allowed them to do just that, because that was yesterday. I knew we were gonna be getting rain
Rain,
today,
yeah.
so I allowed them to do so. I drove back there, I watched them doing that maintenance, and then I left. So they completed the area. So now I'm waiting for that,
Plans.
the plan. On the same day, somebody brought to my attention that additional clearing was done on the other side of the parcel, which was not brought to my attention during that sidewalk.
That would be the
You
next
know where,
violation.
no,
No,
same one.
same.
You know that industrial park is, there's an Apple trucking,
Yep,
so if you drive through it, so that was also disturbed. Yeah. So this is, will trigger EPA because clearly over 7 acres of disturbance requires a permit with EPA. And it also requires site plan approval from planning board. So as I explained to the property owner, we're looking to a good 6 months of permitting process. So until then, we're just going to enjoy life and not move dirt.
wow.
Yeah.
Happy? Wasn't very happy.
I'm not, yeah, I no.
You heard about it?
I don't know anything about it, but I know.
Yeah.
The property owner did mention that this is a great time to be, doing this type of construction, stabilized given the weather. My response was that, yes, and 6
still-
months ago was a great time to be
Yeah,
filing
to-
for
to
the
file,
permit.
yeah.
In order to be doing this work on this great weather.
All
So
right.
we're waiting.
Waiting, and what happened on nearby 246, Mr. Rose?
Well, on the way of looking on this violation,
On another.
I saw another disturbance on Route 20, so I stopped by, and appears they were clearing, no construction going on. They did not clear up to an acre at that time, but I did stop them so they wouldn't get into a violation. The plan is to clear 2 acres of land in order to plant Christmas trees. So I request the property owner to file land disturbance application because he is disturbing more than an acre. But the reality is, I have no idea how to permit it. Because usually land disturbance applications is for the construction of something. He is actually planting. So I'm bringing this in front of the commission.
You talked to DEP, see what they said?
DP doesn't get involved with stormwater, and he's outside the 100-foot buffer or any resource area. So tomorrow, it was the day I put it aside to kind of research, to guide him on the best way of doing that.
Okay.
So I just want to let you guys know that he's not per se in violation yet, but he tends to disturb 2 acres.
Gotcha.
So he very straightforward, came in, filed the permit, gave me the plan, gave me a drawing. He's just really waiting for me to guidance, correct.
All right. Now we have another Worcester Road, 0 Worcester Road.
Well, on my way to that violation section, it was all on the same week. You're driving Route 20 and you see shiny, beautiful new stone pad right off a state road. It does call attention, and knowing that EPA was coming to town in order to do a site inspection on the first violation, I figured it was time to stop and see what's happening. But they are on a shutdown, federal government, so they never came. So I was like, well, this is the time to give the applicant time to come back and tell me what he's doing. So he disturbed on a previously area which he had violated under the Wetlands Protection Act. Carroll Hill Road, so he had the violation there. So this was actually a restoration plan from McClure that he had to restore the wetlands that he disturbed back in 2000, where are we?
22?
22, yep. So this is the area right off Route 20.
And he has not replicated?
Oh, yes, all this has been approved.
Okay.
I'm
This
just
is the new stuff?
I'm just giving you a sense of where the parcel is.
Okay.
So this is the area. So he slightly cleared, it was already cleared, but he is put it already gravel. He's not building. He's just using to parking his equipment. He has a tree company, and now he parks somewhere else, and he cleared the area in order for him to park his equipment.
So do you have to file after the fact?
Well, he's telling me he's under 1 acre. If the commission would agree with me, I don't know where this number came from. Clearly it didn't come from an engineer.
Right.
And I am not an engineer to quantify the amount of disturbance. So my next request to him is to give me an engineer certified statement that he indeed is under 1 acre of
Would that be an
disturbance.
RDA?
If he can just give me a letter to say I verify under whatever that, he has disturbed under 1 acre.
Okay.
And if he has disturbed over 1 acre, then he would have to file for a land disturbance application.
Okay.
And given the past history, I think it would be a good idea to request that.
Yeah, because this says drawn by the owner.
Right.
So there's no,
Right. So he just used the
Yeah,
previously.
Thumb measurement.
yeah,
Yeah.
walked it off. My stride is about.
And again,
so
and I did explain, so the first violation is the next parcel. And I'm going to be driving Route 20 with EPA. So and I explain for your own benefit, if this is, clearly they're going to stop there because it's brand new. If you have disturbed more than 1 acre, you're going to need the permit with the
Yeah.
federal government. So I'd rather like to know now so you have the chance to file for the permit. They do.
Versus them showing up
They
and being
showing
like,
up, yeah. But no construction, which it's a good thing. And it's already stabilized, so I'm not concerned with any runoff, because all he
That was
did
my
was to
next
put
question.
gravel, right. He placed gravel for kind of a driveway, so where he can park it, and then he hydro-seeded the existing disturbed area.
Okay.
So it's fully stabilized. It's just a matter whether or not he
How much?
exceeded the threshold, right. Yeah, so all happened in 1 week.
at least it was all in the
We
same
have
area.
one more on my list.
We do?
Yeah,
It says
18 Oakwood.
amended enforcement order, 18 Oak Ridge.
Yes,
Drive.
so, we issued an enforcement order. Dale, is it here?
She's shaking her head
No,
over there.
that's fine. Oh, the order is not here? So do you think you can find it?
The printed orders
Oh, okay, in here?
and the signature page.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
The very bottom one.
Yeah, that's okay, that's enough, yeah. So we issued the enforcement order. This was, the applicant filed the permit, or the building the permit for the construction of a shed, pulled the trigger, dug in the foundation. The soil was placed on our resource area. So we issued the enforcement order so he could remove the soil from the
That's right.
resource area.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you recall that. So in the process of doing so, then Glenn Kowalski was hired to do the restoration process. The applicant decided to withdraw the application for the construction of the garage. So on the enforcement order, I requested him to restore the resource area and file for a notice of intent for the construction of the garage.
Pretty pull the garage.
So now I have to amend the enforcement order to say you do not, we're not requiring you to file NOI because you're no longer building a shed. So
No,
if you
no
don't
longer
mind,
building a garage.
I mean, a garage, yeah.
Okay.
So if you can just sign,
You guys understand? Got that up?
oh, actually, I need a motion
Need a motion
to
to,
ratify and amend the enforcement order issued back
Make that
in.
motion as stated.
There we go.
There we go, second.
all in favor?
Aye.
And I think that will cover it.
Do we have anything else on the agenda?
I made a
think we
mess
had,
with all your files.
Something signed from the last one? We had things to sign.
We sign it usually after we close.
Oh, no,
the-
we'll sign it.
We'll sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, this, she just gave us that one.
Okay, so this is for the
That's from,
BMP.
that's for the BMP.
Am I ready to close the hearing and then we can sign? Yes?
Yes.
I'm getting a nod over there, yes. I make a motion, do
You
we
need a
close the
motion.
hearing? Or I need a
Motion
motion.
to
I need a
adjourn.
motion. I can't make a motion. Can we make a motion to
Adjourn.
close the hearing?
Pete did, second.
So all in favor?
Aye.
Adjourn.
So, question.